Azanel Tabares, Pelikula Mania.
Hello, pa-expand lang po yung reaction ni Miss Alma nung napanood yung movie. And gaano po siya naging involved dun sa process ng filmmaking?
Actually, in the beginning, she was very timid talaga about the whole thing. She was feeling nahihiya siya. Parang, parang, she just felt na parang, she's a very humble person kasi. So she couldn't quite believe that we wanted to do a movie that was focusing on her. Kasi nung beginning nga, di ba, sabi pa niya, mga bata na lang, choir na lang, di ba? But we said it's important that her story is told because siya naman talaga yon, di ba? Well, we had a very, very special screening for her and the kids the very first time in circuit in Ayala because the kids were in town. So we were able to show them the film. Just the kids and Alma, and of course Morissette was there. I think some of your family, yeah, your mom and your dad, right? Because they were busy. But naiyak siya. Yeah, she was touched. She said we did a good job. She was very happy with it. So that made us very happy. That she was really she and Gardy, they watched together and they felt that we had caught the essence of what they were about, and that made us very happy.
For Direk naman, ano po yung for you naman, ano po yung essence na ng Song of the Fireflies na parang kaabangan or feeling nyo po doon ma-attach yung mga audience?
Yung Song of the Fireflies, I feel like yung ganitong klaseng pelikula is very rare nowadays. Because sa landscape ng pelikula natin ngayon, marami, of course marami genre, pero bihira yung kwento na, or bihira yung mga pelikula na nag-focus on uplifting stories, inspirational stories. No? So it's really built on hope and inspiration and resilience, no, yung pelikula to. And I feel like despite the fact na hindi masyadong popular yung ganitong klaseng uri ng kwento, ay it's something na kailangan din natin ngayon, no? With everything that's been happening. I feel like this is the type of film that hopefully pag napanood nyo, meron kayong mabauning something, or parang yung feeling nyo after, busog kayo hindi dahil sa popcorn, pero parang busog kayo dahil parang yung puso nyo parang angga-anggaan, or dahil sa music, dahil sa kids, dahil sa performance ng mga artista, no. So that's something that we've been banking on from the very start, no, na really bank on the kids, really parang harp on the inspiration na naibibigay ng mga batang to sa amin, no? And hopefully mag-transcend itong na to. Ang hirap kasi ngayon yung mga ang hirap maglabas ng pelikula ngayon, no? So actually tama nga si Rachel when she said na we didn't even think na papalabasin pa itong pelikula to because of so many things that happened in the past few years. And so just the idea na mapapalabas kami in local theaters is already a big thing. But doing it in the middle of a new kind of audience na aren't even sometimes interested in going to the movies. Diba? So napakahirap niyang journey. But in terms of what we could offer is the experience of feeling inspired as a community with movie watching as a communal experience, no? Na mapanood ng mga tao sa sinihan together at lumabas silang masaya and inspired together, no? So it's also a very rare experience nowadays, and we hope to have that. We hope to have more of that. Sana.
Thank you. We're hoping on your help. That you can help us. Invite the people who don't normally go to the movies to come out and see this movie. If there's only one local movie that they're gonna ever want to watch, it should be this one. Kasi, you know, they're always saying, oh, hintayin na lang namin sa Netflix. Pero iba eh. Iba yung panoorin nyo sa malaking screen. Iba yung dating talaga. And you know, as we saw with the audiences we've had in LA and in Houston, iba yung tama eh. Iba yung tama sa puso. And yun nga, from children to adults, you know, to all ages, all nationalities, you know, nakakatuwa talaga yung reaction nila. Na naramdaman nila talaga yung heart ng mga children at saka yung impact ni Alma at ni Ekit sa kanila. You know, the interaction, and the kids, the journey of Herbert, Jackie, you know, yung friendship nila. I mean, it's something else. So, sana maingganyo nyo yung mga tao na sana lumabas sila, sana manood sila sa sine. They will not regret watching Song of the Fireflies. Kasi aside from maganda yung mga kanta, ang galing talaga ng mga bata. I mean, we had to redo the credits of the movie. Kasi nung umpisa, hindi namin sinali yung Lobo Choir. We thought kasi, understood na yon, di ba? Pero sa impact kasi ng mga bata in the movie, we just had to include them in the credits. Because they're really an integral part to the movie. So we had to put and the Lobok Children's Choir. Kasi mararamdaman nyo talaga sila. You know, they are now in Osaka. They're part of the world something there. You know, that they're there, and hopefully when they get back, hopefully we can have a premiere where they can attend. Because that's what they want. They want to be able to introduce their movie sa tao, you know. So, masaya. You know, the reason we had the screening pala in Bohol that Direk King Mori and I attended is because we wanted to thank the people of Lobok. Kasi ang daming tumulong sa amin doon. We had a lot of problems. Catering, location, you know, vehicles, di ba? Yun yung mga tao talaga ang tumulong sa amin. So, as a thank you, we wanted to have them see an advanced screening of the movie. It was yun yung pasalamat namin. And of course, we wanted Ekit to see it also. Kasi nakita na ni Alma, pero si Ma'am Ekit, that was her first time. She's already in her late 80s. You know, so I was afraid nga na baka hindi siya umabot, di ba? So I was very happy na she was very happy to see the movie finally.
Dagdag ko lang din, of course, I think the Culture team really pulled out all the stops in bringing the best of music for this film. So of course, other than having Maury portray the lead role, yung music ng pelikulang to is really something na I think abangan, no? Apart from having Maury, Rachel, and national artist Mr. C in the music end, we also have Louis Ocampo, we have Raymond Marasigan of Sandwich and Razorheads, we have Jazz Nicolas of Itchy Worms, who all contributed to the soundtrack of this film. So, I think bihira rin yun to have a film na with a very strong musical support soundtrack.
And Krina Kayabyab was the one who scored the movie and did most of the arrangements, right? All of the arrangements.
Vocal arrangements.
All the vocal
arrangements also.
As well as some of the musical arrangements, right? So, it's a very stellar musical heritage film, di ba? And releasing our soundtrack is the company of Morissette, Underdog Music. We awarded them the rights to release it because who else should release the music, the soundtrack, but Underdog, di ba? So, we're a bit of underdog also because, our film is produced by independent producers with the help of MQuest, of course. So, we're hoping na maging, apparently meron pala kaming kasabay na isa pang Filipino film. We hope that they'll watch us first. And of course, watch the other one. I don't know, pero parang balita ko meron. During the preview, we were PG, pero we are attempting to get a G, yes. Because there's nothing, we're really a G. Yeah, dapat talaga G. Well, sabi ni MTRCB Director Lala Soto, she will personally preview the film and help us with the G rating. Kasi it was, nagmamadali kami noon for the previews lang kasi yun. So naging G. Pero hopefully we can have a premiere that we can invite you to. With the Lobo Choir na they come back. We're hoping to fly them back. Fly them here. After they have Osaka and then they have
Beijing.
And Beijing.
Ilan na sila? Ilan sila ngayon?
They're about 25, I think. Kasi nga, marami sila. Pero iba-ibang nila. Team. Oo. So, and yung lalaki na nung aming mga si Buboy, yung body ni Herbert, ang takad na niya. And then si Fe na yung alaga ni Ma'am Alma na meron siya special part. Tumangkad na rin.
Hindi na sila children.
Oo, si Stella rin tumangkad na.
Jerry, it's a question.
Pumapayat.
Ito question siya.
Yes. Ay, hello, Jerry.
Last na magtatanong. For Rachel lang, ibabato ko lang yung tanong kanina ni Bernard. Anong pakiramdam mo yung experience pakikipag-work sa Love of Children's Choir?
Yes, ever since naman nabanggit nga ni Tita Girlie kanina na first time ko pa lang sila mapanood when we had that screening ng Ang Larawan sa Bohol. Sobrang kinilabutan na talaga ako sa kanila. Every time I'm with them, I had to learn din kasi how to conduct So tinuruan ako ni Leia Cal, who is parang the current conductor, kung paano ba mag-conduct. And of course, Maury had to learn the same. And just the experience of being with the kids was I'm just so inspired by them and so impressed with them. Kasi actually, ganun edad din naman ako nung nag-umpisa ako, di ba? I would say, I was 12 years old actually when I started, when I became a professional singer, a TV host on That's Entertainment. At the time I was 12 years old. So kaedad ko yung mga batang yun when I was starting out in the biz. And I really saw in them yung professionalism, yung dedication, and most of all, ito yung nakita ko sa kanila, gratitude. Gratitude for everything they've achieved, and I think that's the magic of it all. Kasi tuloy-tuloy ang pagdating ng mga concerts, mga requests for them to perform around the US, Canada, Europe. In fact, nakilala ko nga yung ibang mga nag-host sa kanila dito sa US. Kasi minsan alam mo yung mga parang fans nila, yung mga supporters nila minsan na nag-host sa kanila at tumira sa kanila. Minsan kasi diba, ang dami nila di ba? So pag nagko-concert sila, minsan they stay in people's homes. Ganon sila. And I think the reason why na imagine from the early 80s, of course these are, every so many years nagpapalit ang members, they get older, they graduate, etc. Pero there's one thing that they have in common. Because sa Pilipino naman talagang kinda does it, as they say, of course, ang napakagaling kumanta. Parang it's in our DNA, sabi nga nila na magaganda ang mga boses ng mga Pilipino. Pero iba talaga yung, iba yung magic ng pagiging grateful, and I think it's their leaders in Mama Ana talaga that taught them that. Humility and being grateful for your opportunities and for your talent.
Thank you. Kay konting clarification lang kay Direk sa kay GR. Yung Lowok Children's Choir nanalo sa National Music Competition for Young Artists 1993, 1995, 2001. So 1990s yung kwento, yung period. Makikita ba
Starts
natin?
80s.
Oo, pero kung nanalo na sila sa national competition. So mararamdaman ba namin na parang period ito o parang timeless yung yung look?
Visually, makikita mo talaga na period siya. So, sa mga suot nila, sa mga eksena. Swerte kami kasi ang Bohol very... hindi nagbabago yung itsura nila. So, buka pa rin siyang, papasa pa rin siyang period. No? Pero, nung dumating sa Manila, we had to find ways to make look Manila in the 80s. But we also shot in iconic locations like the Metropolitan Theater.
Kasi walang CCP.
Originally, kasi ang NAMSIA ginaganap sa CCP. So, originally we had intended to shoot there. Kaya lang nung naabutan kami ng renovations. So, we had to shoot it in Metropolitan instead. And also look for other locations na pasok sa 80s aesthetic.
Parang yung tanong ko parang sinagot niyo na rin Direct GR yung apila sa moviegoers para sa pelikulang ito, considering na sa June 25 playdate kasabay pa ang F1 The Movie and Megan 2.0. Ano kayong mga artista, yung appeal niya sa local moviegoers para tangkiligin yung pelikulang ito?
If I may po, I think for me, and I think Derek King has already mentioned it also earlier, I think our film is just very, very simple and very feel-good. If people want to come out of the theater, because I've seen the film a couple times because of the different screenings that we've had here, I always end up crying. And it's not even because of anything else, but there's just something in the movie that's very heartwarming. And totoo po yung sabi ni Derek King, minsan ngayon, it's so rare to have material that's very, it tugs on your heart po, and I feel like we have that in our film. And we're just very, very proud to be able to tell other people's stories, Tagalog ko, ubus na. Bisaya na lang siya. Sa nakakaya namin, to give our best in portraying other people's story. And it's very simple, yung kwento po talaga ng LCC, and truly something that I feel like we can all appreciate and really showcase also to the rest of the world. Another thing to celebrate with being Filipino to our film. So, ipo.
Alright, thank you so much again to our friends from the media for your questions that allowed us to get to know the cast and the creatives and the film a little bit more, that magnifies the excitement for the Song of the Fireflies again in cinemas nationwide this June 25. Pero I know you've asked your questions pero hindi pa po nagtatapos dyan ang ating